Hello there, my name is Robin and welcome to my Minecraft world. In our last episodes we built and toured this candle factory and we also finished this lime green map art. I said I was going to use the map in this video, but I don't have all the other resources ready. It didn't help that the one cartographer I had, and whom I need to get some of the resources, died right in front of my eyes in this very spot. I knew villagers were getting hurt around here, I could hear it from inside the factory on occasion, but I'd never managed to catch them in the act until it was too late. So let's move this lantern and hope that fixes the problem. I never imagined upgrading this part of the path would lead to a loss of villagers. And that's a plural because I think this is how I lost Romer as well. Romer is the leather worker who liked to roam the hill over there until he disappeared. In between episodes, I worked hard on this building, which I've dubbed the Wood Shack. As its name suggests, this ramshackle building holds everything wood. Both oak types are here. Jungle, acacia, birch, and so on can be found a little further down the line, with extra space right at the end for the new bamboo and cherry blocks that will arrive in 120. For each of these wood types, I store the logs in the top barrel, the planks and the plank derivatives in the middle barrels, and the leaves and saplings in the bottom barrel. I left the shack looking a little overgrown and worn down. What? You disagree? You don't want me to say it? Okay, now you're pushing me out of the way. Anyway, I left the shack looking a little overgrown and worn down. What? You don't want me to stand here? Okay, I'll move. I left the shack looking a little overgrown and worn down because I like it better that way. I think there's a bit much spruce in the building, which is why I added a chest here and there. I also tried swapping out some of the barrels for brown shulkers, but that just didn't look right. But Robin, you've got a multi-item sorter right there and a mass storage system underground. Why would you need extra storage? This is why. I just can't, it's just, don't get me wrong, this storage system in itself is beautiful, extremely fast and easy to use, but you can even add a shulker unloader to it, which I didn't, but I just can't deal with this many items all randomly put together in one chest. I've tried to put in a semblance of order, but whenever I take an item from a chest, that order may get destroyed, and it drives me dilly. Like here, if I remove an item in the lower chest, all of a sudden I get other items coming in, and that ruins the order here and also in the upper chest, so it doesn't work. Does this mean I'm going to tear down the building? Not necessarily. I've spent a lot of time building it, which I would hate to see go to waste, and to be fair, whenever I need to clean up after a big project, the system shows its value. So I'm probably going to reduce the number of items in the sorter as well as the number of items per filter and then see how it goes. While we're on the topic of sorting, I may also have to abandon this idea of sorting my items by color. The concept is great and I really love it, but it's not always practical because it can be very hard to see the difference between, for example, snow, white wool, white concrete, when they're all tucked together in a chest. I have an idea for a build that could help with that, but I've got so many ideas already, I'm not sure when I'll get around to it. The rest of the episode will be spent in the nether mining for ancient debris. I've been in and out of this place quite a bit since the previous episodes and I was getting kind of desperate because for each stack of TNT I was only unearthing and nethering between 0 and 3 ancient debris. Judging by the amount of bedrock I uncovered, I think I was mining too low, so I went a bit higher, feet at Y14, but that didn't do much. I was also following along the chunk borders because I'd heard that's where ancient debris spawns more commonly, but when I checked it on the wiki says that's patently untrue. Anyway, let me show you what I did so far. This tunnel over here was made with TNT. As for the lovely pattern, that's the result of strip mining, which is the method I've come to enjoy most. You might argue TNT works faster, and that's probably true, but strip mining is so much quieter and almost, dare I say it, relaxing. And let's not forget, TNT requires sand, which is very hard to come by if, like me, you're averse to destroying the countryside. I'm actually thinking of building a sand tuber because it breaks my heart every time I visit a snowy beach where I've been doing my sand mining. For today's mining session, I brought along a second pickaxe so I can go extra long. Silk touch isn't technically required, but I prefer to harvest ore blocks as is and don't want to swap tools all the time. It does mean that I will need to fix my tools right at the end, either by visiting my gold farm or by trading with my villagers. I usually go until my pickaxe needs mending, which roughly translates, at least in my case, to 1 hour of mining. I will say that I'm not the fastest miner though. I mine in bursts so that I don't walk straight into lava when I uncover a source. On the whole, it's fairly easy to avoid getting burnt by lava. Just make sure you keep your distance while mining out new blocks so you're not under the lava when it comes pouring out, and always make sure you're on higher ground. I do that by smacking a hole in the ground right in front of me as soon as I hit or think I've hit lava. The lava will then travel straight to the lower point and skip me, at least if I get it right. If not, I always have enough food on me, plus a fire resistant potion is also a good idea. This method works great when dealing with netherite, less so in the case of blackstone or basalt, which take longer to mine, or soul blocks which require a shovel. As you can see from my inventory, I gather all the resources I mine, for which I've developed a bit of a system. Netherite goes in the purple shulker box in my hotbar until the shulker is full, and it's moved to the left of, in this case, a fire resistant potion in my inventory, and I add a new empty purple shulker to my hotbar. Other blocks such as gravel, nether ores, blackstone go in the brown shulker box, of which I only carry one. That's enough for the amount of mining I do in one go. Ooh, more goodies. Was it only one? Nice. Ooh, good. Very good. Oh, that's not so nice. As mentioned before, per the wiki, mining right next to chunk borders offers no benefits, but I still keep the grid visible so that I can keep track of my progress, and it helps to set expectations. If I've just uncovered ancient debris, I know it's very unlikely to find yet another vein in that same chunk. I've been mining for about 1 hour, and so far I've found this much ancient debris. I'm happy with that. Except for the occasional lava surprise, strip mining like this is relatively safe. As long as you wear a golden helmet, you should be fine. Just don't attack the zombified piglins, and always have a block ready so you can stop a skeleton from spotting you. was quick enough there. Now, can I close this? Can't place the block anywhere. Oh, well, that will work. And then maybe I'll go around. Oh. There must be a big lava source there. Oh, that's nice. I keep my tunnels very low and narrow so that ghasts can't spawn. And I also avoid going anywhere near a crimson forest so I don't have to deal with those big aggressive nether swine. They too shouldn't be able to spawn in these tunnels, but I'd rather not find that. That's bad news. I think I'm gonna ignore him. I'm not ignoring this. Okay, that skeleton. Oh, there it is. Quick, quick. Can't get me. Okay, let's make sure nothing can spawn. My second pickaxe is close to breaking, so let's call it a day. Now, how to get out of this maze? I've actually built quite a large labyrinth inside this world, but compared to this, the one I built is tiny. If I remember correctly, the exit is somewhere at -80, -11, I think. Right. How much ancient debris did I get? The first hour was definitely more worthwhile than the second. No matter, for every 4 ancient debris, I can upgrade 1 item, so I think I can upgrade a fair amount. I'm not going to convert all this ancient debris into netherite though, because actually I already reached my goal of 1 stack of ancient debris some time ago. Unfortunately, I screwed up the recording, rendering it unusable. I'm making an exception for this clip, in which I create and put on netherite armor for the first time ever. I think I look rather buff. And then there's also this one, where I upgrade all my tools. Yeah, all my tools. So, it should be no surprise to you when I open up this shulker and pull out all this netherite gear. I didn't think I would feel this way, but yeah, it's quite an achievement and I'm proud of it. Now bring on 1.20, because I'm ready for it. Last thing I want to do is update the notice board. Let's take these items down. The soul block can come off as well, because I came across a fair amount of it in the nether, especially in between the bedrock blocks. As for the new blocks going in, sand seems like a good idea. Do I make this easy or difficult? Well, I'll need to build part of the duper in the end, if I build the duper, so difficult it is. I'll also add yellow wool to the overview, and I have to think a little bit on the rest. The 3 top items remain in place and will likely continue to do so until 1.20 releases, because I'd rather go to the structures once the new stuff is out and I can maybe pick up an armor trim or 2. Unfortunately, that also means I cannot build Project B, which is a real pity because all the stuff has been waiting in the factory for so long by now. You know what? Let's put everything back in the box. I don't want to lose or ruin it. That was going to be the end of this video, but my channel received its first comment and its first subscriber, which is something I want to commemorate by naming animals after the people involved. This chicken will be dubbed Scorpius in tribute to my first commenter, who seems quite fond of anything battle related. I know, makes no sense whatsoever because I'm the chicken when it comes to fighting, but hey, I'm also the one with the name tags. My first subscriber will be eternalized in this pig. If you check out Zingberg's YouTube channel, I'm sure you'll come across the video that made me decide to do so. At some point in the future, these animals will get a better home, but for now, this is all I've got for you. Thank you very much for watching, and a huge shout out to Minecraft content creator Waxfraud for letting me use his music. See you next time, and goodbye. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I just stopped recording when I threw Scorpius's egg on the ground, and I now have 4 chicks from 1 egg. How is that even possible?